Yo guys, hope we have college football Saturday again. I got a banger of a video for you guys. We have 5 plays in this video we're going to get into in a second, and we're going to try to take $100 and turn it into over $1,500 on this college football Saturday. And we're going to continue to do what we always try to do, which is make you guys as much money as humanly possible. So make sure to drop a like on this video. 300 to 400 likes would be insane. So thank you guys so much for the constant love and support. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel either. I post these free pick videos for you guys every single day for NFL and college football, so make sure to subscribe so miss any of those future videos. And like I just mentioned, if you're new to the channel, you're going to make almost guaranteed money right now. It's going to take maybe 5 minutes to do, and I'm telling you, this is the best advice anybody can possibly give you when it comes to sports betting. So right here, the links will be down below in the description of the video for this, but you have the Sleeper app and the Parlay Play app. When you download these apps, they will ask you right away if you have a promo code. Make sure to type in code GHOST. It's code GHOST on both apps. Just make sure to type it in before you deposit. And as long as you do, both of these apps will give you a $100 deposit match each. So you can literally take 5 minutes right now, hop on both these apps, use code GHOST, and you can get $200 for free right now to bet on this college football Saturday. So make sure to go do that right now. Again, links are down below. You just have to make sure to use code GHOST before you deposit. And you also get an Aaron Rodgers free at 0.5 passing yard square on Sleeper right now. So that is also very good. So make sure to take advantage of that. But I talk about it all the time. I just want to keep reiterating it for you guys because it's the easiest way to make money. I made my first couple thousands of dollars sports betting just getting on these apps and using the deposit matches. It is a broken method. I promise you guys, you're not going to regret it. So make sure to get on Parlay Play. Make sure to get on Sleeper. Use code GHOST, $200 for free right away, and the free square on Sleeper. If you're already on the apps, dude, go get a dad, a brother, a cousin, a sister on, anybody you know, a friend. Get anyone you know on. When they use code GHOST, it's $100 for them as well. So you can get as many deposit matches as you want, really. Unlimited deposit matches. And again, you can turn that into a ton of money. We're going to try to turn it into over $1,500 in this video. So if you tail this exact play I'm about to show you on Sleeper or Parlay Play, it'll pay you over $1,500. So let's hop into it right now. Again, last thing I just want to say, those links are all down below, so make sure to just click those links and use that if you want to get on those apps right now. With that being said, let's get into this first play. So the first play of the day, we're going to go into a game that not a lot of people are looking at, but personally, I'm looking at it a lot because I love this player and I love this team, and I absolutely love this matchup. It cannot get any better. We're going to go straight to our boy Bryson Washington right here, and we're going to be taking his longest rush at 23.5. So if you look at what he's been doing recently, let's just look at his overall yards. These last 3 games, he's had 115, 135, and 111 yards. Now he's playing Oklahoma State, who you can easily argue out of these 3 teams has the worst run defense, including Samford. I do not care. Oklahoma State, I'm sorry if you're a fan, maybe click off the video if I'm being honest, but Oklahoma State is atrocious. They are the worst Power 4 team I have seen in a very long time. If you guys watched that Oregon game, they lost, like 70-3 or something like that? Ridiculous. I don't even know how they're in the Power 4 right now. It is so embarrassing. So Oklahoma State, really, really bad right now. You got Baylor who's going to go play them right now. And the only reason I'm not taking Bryson Washington to go over his total yards, they might be winning by 5 touchdowns at halftime. If we're being honest, they literally might just blow them out and win by 5 or be winning by 5 touchdowns at halftime. If they are, Bryson Washington obviously should not play the entire game. I really don't think he's going to play the entire game. If I knew for a fact this was going to stay within at least 2 touchdowns and he would stay in the game, I would almost bet the house money on Bryson Washington to go over 107 yards. But since I don't think he's going to play the entire game, I'm more than comfortable taking his longest rush at 23.5. They gave up this to 3 or 4 different dudes on Oregon. I mean, Oregon had 5 different backs averaging over 5 yards a carry. They had 2 or 3 of them who broke off for 50 plus yards. So I think Bryson Washington's definitely going to break one here in this game against Oklahoma State. Again, they should be winning the entire game, should be blowing them out. He should get probably 20 carries in this game. He just has to break one of those for at least 24 yards in this game, and we cash that right there. Again, I really want to take his total rushing yards at 107, but I just don't know how long he's going to be in the game. I don't know how many carries he's going to get, even though I do think he should get about 18 plus carries in this game. In case he only gets 15, I don't think it should take more than 15 carries in this game to go over his longest rush of 23.5. So that's going to be the first play. The second play, we're going to another running back. By the way, we have a ton of running backs in today's video. I think we got 4 of the 5 picks are going to be running backs, and I love their matchups today. I mean, right here, we're going to be taking his rush plus receiving at 55.5. I got this line literally right before filming, like 15 minutes ago, and it was at 51.5. I don't know why. I think that was a mess up by Prizepicks because his normal rushing yards is at 50.5. But regardless, 55.5 for his rush plus receiving, perfectly fine. This matchup almost does not get better for Star Thomas, especially in the SEC. He's playing, in my opinion, the worst running defense in the entire SEC, which is going to be Mississippi State. If you just watched what Arizona State did to them a few weeks ago, they said, you know what, you're clamping our pass right now. Screw it, let's just run the ball. They ran it like 40 times between their two backs. Both of them had over 100 yards in the game. Star Thomas in this game should have his normal 10 to 15 carries. If he does, he should easily be able to go way over 50 rushing yards in this game just because of how bad Mississippi State's run defense is. On top of that, Mississippi State is the kryptonite so far to Tennessee on paper because Tennessee loves to throw the ball down the field. Mississippi State is top 10 in the country at stopping the deep ball completions right now. So they're going to be sitting all the way back saying, we're not letting you get behind us. We're not letting any deep passing plays go through on us right now. You're either going to have to run the ball or dump it off. And if they choose to do that, which I think they should, just run the ball and dump it off, Star Thomas should have a really, really good game. Not to mention, you guys see right here, he's gone over 5 games in a row. So I love him. Over 55.5 rush plus receiving yards right there for Star Thomas. Next play, we're just going to do it very quickly. Let's just get this out of the way. Honestly, I mean, we're just going to go to this big game, biggest game of the day, biggest game of the season so far, honestly. I mean, we're going to go to this Penn State-Oregon game. We're going to take both running backs for Penn State to get at least 50 rushing yards. Now, normally, we're just going to throw 2 goblins in here. It's not going to, give us a huge payout boost, but it's really high odds to hit. I think we have a very good chance of hitting both these guys, so we're just going to do it anyway. Nicholas Singleton, it's going to be a nice cherry on top for the payout, which is why we're doing both goblins, but we're going to take Nicholas Singleton to get at least 50 rushing yards. You see what he's been doing, and then we're also obviously going to go take Katron Allen, and we're going to be taking him over his rushing yards at 50 as well. So we just need both Penn State running backs to get 50 yards, which if you don't know anything about Penn State might sound a little crazy, but I promise you it's not. I mean, you guys see what they do. They split time. I've never seen a backfield more 50-50 split in my entire life. They're playing Oregon. I don't think they have that good of a run defense. I mean, they got ran over by Northwestern. Their running back averaged over 5 yards a carry, and that's Northwestern. So now that you're playing at Penn State in a whiteout in a huge game, I think both running backs should get at least 50 yards in this game. Last year when they played Oregon, and again, I think Oregon's run defense was better last year, and both of these running backs had over 100 yards in the game. And I think it was Nicholas Singleton only had 10 carries in that game, still had over 100 rushing yards. So I think they should easily both go over 50 rushing yards in this game. So that's just super quick, easy, and simple right there. We're taking both of them over 50 yards. And the last player we're going to be taking is going to be Lewis Bond in this kind of Cal versus Boston College game that everyone's really overlooking. No one's looking at this game. But personally, I think this is a really good spot for Lewis Bond. I mean, you see what he's been doing so far on the season. He's had 11, and 7 receptions. His line is at 6.5 overall, just because of what he's been doing. That seems too low, obviously. On top of it, this Cal defense, very, very bad this year. I mean, they've given up. They've played 3 D1 teams so far this season, and all 3 of those games to the number 1 wide receiver on the opposing team. They've given up 7 receptions, 9 receptions, 10 receptions. They've given up over 100 yards to each one of those guys. So looking at Lewis Bond, I mean, I think going over at 78.5 receiving yards, perfectly fine. But personally, I'm just taking his receptions because if you don't know, this guy gets like 12, 13 targets a game. Right now this season, I mean, like I just mentioned, 11, and 7. He's averaging almost 10 receptions a game. Now you have a fantastic matchup at home against a Cal team that cannot defend wide receiver ones to save their lives right now. So I don't think this pattern is going to stop. I think he should get another 12 or 13 targets in this game. I think he should get another 10 or 9 or 10 receptions in this game. So we're taking Lewis Bond over 6.5 receptions right there against Cal. So that's going to be the 5 plays I got for you guys in this video. And again, right here, I'll show you guys. I put this play in on Sleeper already, $100 to win over $1,500. And if you guys don't see what I'm doing right here, again, if you get on Sleeper or Parlay Play right now, you get $100 for free. And again, it's for free. It's not even your money. So right here, you can take this $100. Again, not a financial advisor, but if you guys want to tail the play, have some fun, and hopefully cash for a crap ton of money, you could take the $100, throw it down on this play right here, and if it cashes, you cash for over $1,500. If it misses, it is what it is. Who cares? I mean, it's not even your money at the end of the day, so it's not that big of a deal. But you could put this play in again on Parlay Play or Sleeper. Use code GHOST when you sign up. You get the $100 for free, and then you could put it in on this play. And if it cashes, $1,500, which would be incredible. It would be the most legendary cash we've ever had on this channel. So again, links are down below. Just make sure to use code GHOST. Also, do want to mention it. I don't talk about it enough, but I want to let you guys know on Prizepicks right now, if you're just putting this play in on Prizepicks, these are my 5 favorite plays. That does not necessarily mean go throw it in a huge 5-leg play right now. Again, like I just said, unless you're using deposit match money where it's not your money, then at that point, just go have fun with it, do whatever you want. But on Prizepicks, if you're using your own money, just break this up, right? These are my 5 favorite plays. The goal is to hit 4 out of 5 would be fantastic. I would be stoked with that. Obviously, if we hit all 5, that is amazing. If we hit 3 out of the 5, not a horrible day. It is what it is. You're not going to win every day. So 3 out of 5 is what it is. If we hit 4 out of 5, that's really the goal we want to hit. 5 out of 5, incredible, obviously, right? So again, these are just my 5 favorite plays. Take them how you want. Mix them up in some 2 legs, some 3 legs, do whatever you want. But I would not necessarily recommend throwing it in all on a 5-leg play on Prizepicks unless you're using deposit match money on Sleeper or Parlay Play. Then in that case, go nuts, go have fun with it. But again, with that being said, these are the 5 plays I got for you guys for the games on Saturday. Make sure to drop a like on this video. I always appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel either. With all that being said, good luck with our bets, and I'll catch you next video.